Welcome to my video on Final Fantasy XIV character creation. This is video 15 of 20, nearing the end. Yay! Or not yay, because I actually really like doing this. But anyway, on the screen is the character I made in my previous video. He is a Keeper of the Moon Miqote. And today I am going to do a Seeker of the Sun, female. So for today I'm going to do something different because my character was a Seeker of the Sun for version 1, and so I'm actually going to load my version 1 character. Now, I'm going to point out a few things. So she's slot number 2. I had to look to see what slot she was because I obviously remade her several times. This is my original character. And so what I'm looking at here is this is not exactly the way she was in version 1. I do not know what happened or why she's different. The hair color is right. The hairstyle is right. I could not find any of my screenshots because unfortunately since version 1 went down and came back up, my computer crashed several times and I've had to replace hardware and the whole 9 yards. So I lost my Final Fantasy XIV pictures from version 1. So I cannot find exactly where the eye color is, but I know that they were not that color. But anyway, I know that they were bright, but I do not remember this color. So I thought I would go ahead and I'd load her in. I am not going to make the character that I did finally decide on a look, and I am not going to make that for this video. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enhance this character to look more, I don't know, a little bit closer to what I thought she should have looked like, or what I would have done with her had we had all the options we have now. So this is where I'm at. But this is exactly the way she looked when I, was able to finally access her character information. This is exactly the way she looked when I logged in. Maybe the skin tone might be off because I actually couldn't import her character data to the benchmark. All I could do was go from a screenshot in game that I took of the actual ported over character from version 1 to version 2. So this was as good as I could get. The skin color might be a little bit off, but pretty much this is it. She was super short. I changed that already, so we're gonna leave that alone. Skin color. Let's change the background. Let's see what this looks like. No, it's too dark. Yeah, we're gonna do the black shroud again. I've used this one a lot, but that's okay. It's got very even lighting in it and it's not too dark. As you can see, the residence area from Gridania is really dark. So hard to see. I believe the skin tone of the original Kimber was somewhere more up in here-ish. But, yeah. That's a little dark for... Let's do this. We'll lighten her up a little bit for this video. And then, tail. The girls have the same as the guys as far as the tails go. We've got... This is the regular standard tail. This one goes to a thinner point. This one is a little bit fluffier. We have the lion tail, the fox tail. This is the two-tone of this one, and this is the two-tone of this one, and this is the two-tone of that one, which is what we had before. I think this time we're going to flip it and we're going to make her have a foxtail. Tail length. This is what all the way long looks like. This is what all the way short is. I think we're going to go for all the way long. Hair. This is where, as I played her, this is where I started to have a problem. Because I don't know what it is about the hair. I don't like it. It's not the color. I love the color. I think it was just the style. So I think what I'm going to do is just pick a different hairstyle. So let's flip through all the hairstyles so we get to see them all. Since this is the first female video, I won't go too fast. And we'll flip them around and look at the back. We saw this one in the Lalafels and this one in the Lalafels. This one is a Final Fantasy XIV hair, which looks really nice with this face style, actually. This is the one I had. This one we saw in the Lalafels, but a little bit different. This one we saw in the male Miqote and in the male... I forgot which one it was, but we have seen it before in another race. I kind of like the coloring on this hair. And this one we saw in the Lalafell, but this was a little bit different on the top. It stuck up more and had more hair in it. I kind of like how this color blends together with this hair. It blends much nicer than with this. And I like this hair too. This one, I like the coloring on it is very nice. I'm not sure what I think about this hair. And then that's green and blue. Whoops. And black. Okay. So now I'm going to come down. I think I like this one the best with this hair coloring because it definitely blends better. And that one's the same thing but with gold, kind of gold colored. Actually, aren't they more brass? But whatever. And then this one we saw on the Lalafell as well. And this one is the same thing but without the bangs. I think I like this one the best for this face, so we're going to go with this hair. Also, just a reminder that there was a question and answer done with the developers, and they did confirm a barbershop coming into the game where you would be able to change your hairstyle, your hair color, your eye color, and face paint, I believe, were the 4 things listed. So I will put a link in all my videos to that because all my videos have to do with character creation at this time. So all of the character creation videos will have a link to that post so that you guys can see where it's at, where it was stated, and hopefully it is something that stays in the game because I really like the idea that, you know, I would be able to change those things as the game progresses if I really don't like them. The things that you won't be able to change, however, are your face shape, your noses, your eye shapes, your face or your lips, your eyebrows. So anything that you wouldn't be able to change on your physical self, you won't be able to change in the game. If that makes sense. Yeah, you can change your eye color with contacts, I guess. I was going to say, well, eye color is a bit of a stretch, but you can change those in real life too. So I think that's kind of why they decided that it wasn't a big stretch to put that in a game like this. I kind of wish they wouldn't have added eye color. I wish they would have left that off of the list, but we'll have to see what happens when the barbershop actually happens in the game. So we're going to look at the different face types. So this is her with a different face. This is more of like a face from 11 because the kitties in 11 had the darker nose areas. So this one matches more like the cats from 11. And then there's this one. And what I kind of like about this one is that she has more of a smile to her face. This one's just kind of like meh, whatever. And this one has a little bit of a friendly face, I guess. But I'm going to leave the face alone because, you know, it was my original character after all. So that was what I went with for her. For the jaw, I'm just going to show you the differences in the jaw. So we have thinner, we have thicker and longer, and then we have just thicker at the bottom. We're going to stick with what's there because I like what's there. Not surprising at all. Type of eye. Now this is where it may have been inaccurate from my original one character because the screenshot I had was not up close enough to really see what kind of eyes she had. So I think I just went with what I liked at the time. But I think I'm going to switch to 4 for this one. Yeah, we're going to go with number 4. Iris size. I know I had large. That's what small looks like. And honestly, small would be fine on this character model because it's not really going to make that big of a difference. This time we're going to switch the eye color. And I think we are going to do blue. Not light. I think we're going to do this blue. I think that is what I'm going to do. Yes, blue. We are going to do blue. I like the blue. Now I'm just going to show you what odd eyes would look like on these characters, just for fun. So let's say green. That's what she would look like with blue and green eyes. This look is fine for me because they are kind of a mid-tone range, similar colors, okay? When you go to doing stuff like this, or like this, I don't know why people do that. I don't like it. It doesn't look good to me. It's not, I don't know. It's not even close to natural, or even this for, you know, I mean, that's not, I don't know. For me, it doesn't work. If you were going to do one eye lighter than the other, they should come from the same tone range, like this. You know, but not everybody should be blind in one eye. So hers are going to be the same color. Eyebrows, we're not going to be able to see them with this model types or this hair type. So just for this part, I'm going to go back to hairstyles and we'll switch her to this one so we can see. Where are you? Her eyebrows. So that's 1. This is 2, 3. I'm going to back up a little bit, sorry. 4, 5. Big surprise, I'm going to pick 1, huh? So let's go to nose. I'm going to leave alone, but I'll show you them anyway. Ugh, I can't get anywhere in between. Okay, nose 1 is sticks up a little bit more. Nose 2, nose 3. Wait, sorry. Nose 3. And then nose 4 is what we're on. Nose 5 is a little bit bigger, wider. And nose 6. Nose 5 is actually kind of cute. And I don't recall seeing too many of those in the game either. Mouth 2 is what we're on. Mouth 1 is just a little bit smaller. Mouth 3 is a lot smaller, but a little more natural looking. And mouth 4, that's a pretty cute little mouth for this face, huh? I think I like mouth 4 better, so we're going to switch mouths too. She had her natural tone for the lips. I can't imagine I left it like that for version 1, but maybe I did. But we're going to add some color. Maybe darken it. No, I like that color. Okay, so facial features. Bushy eyebrows. Wow, those are bushy. Oh, let's switch back to our hairstyle because we don't want to be messing with this and then find out, well, we can't see them anyway, so what difference does it make? Facial features. Okay, eyebrows on. Off. I want them off because you can actually see the eyebrows when it's off. Can't see that, so there's no point. It's a scar. Don't want a scar. Scar over the eye. Don't want that either. Yep, don't really want that either. You could have one messed up kitty. She has been in some fights. Tattoos. They get those. Not really awesome. Tattoo color. We're going to skip that because we didn't do them. Face paint. Here they get the same options as everybody else. So nothing unique here. I kind of think I would have done this. Would I have gone dark or light? Let's back out. Let's go with that one. Okay, so now we're on the voices. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go with the laugh again because I always do the laugh. And why do I always do the laugh? If you've watched all my videos, you know why. But I do the laugh because some of them cut off short. You use the laugh probably more often than you use anything else. So that's why I use the laugh. So here we go. Type 1. Oh, wow, that one was funny. Oh, my goodness. All right, we're just gonna listen to this one. I love the face she makes when she's mad. It's awesome. She's pretty cute. I kind of like this one. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to save this one. And we're going to put her there. And again, I'm going to run all the benchmarks for every single character that I've made. They will all be posted separately from the actual creation video. So just so you know, you'll be able to see her in a benchmark if you really want to. You just have to, you know, look for the one with the right title because they're all labeled according to race, gender, and clan. And then an episode number. So like episode 1, character creation goes with episode 1 benchmark, just so in case you're looking for that. So like for this one, it'll be episode 15 character creation, episode 15 benchmark. So that'll be easy to line up whichever one you want to look at. So let's go ahead and look at the gear. This is artifact. Oh yeah, for this one I should show you the tails just like I did with the males. You see how it lines up so much better? Because they had the tail come straight out the back, where with the males they didn't do that. It just doesn't look as nice. So there aren't as many clipping issues with the gear with the females as there are with the males. There's just a small one here with this little water canteen back there, but not a big deal. Oh my gosh. What was that? Must have hit the light source over there. Okay, 30. There's some clipping issues in the hair with this one. Oh. But the tail is fine in the back. But the hair, oh my goodness, that is terrible. Wow, okay. And as always, this one always looks fine because you can't see anything. Just buried all under the gear. And then the level 50. So just like the males again, they added the ear cover on the helmet. Don't know how they hear anything though. And then the swimsuit, which is a little bit different in the back from everybody else's because they have the little thing above the tail, you know, to cover up, you know, any odd clipping issues that might occur, I suppose, where the tail attaches to the body, and also, I suppose, to, you know, try not to figure out how in the world does that tail attach to the body. Because, you know, should they have made it blend in with the skin, or, you know what I mean? They just eliminated having to figure out exactly how to make that work. So, as with all of my characters, she's, you know, free for you to copy, use if you want her. And again, you know, if you need help with your character, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. And, you know, and if there's any other questions, feel free to leave them. I will do my best to answer. And thanks for watching.